Alright, so this is a video right now where I have this April tag, ID 0 from the 36H11 class. And here in RViz on my computer running Ubuntu inside of VMware Fusion 11, which is way better than VirtualBox, thank God, and I got for free through Penn, is this RViz, which is showing the transforms between a camera and this tag. So notice as I move it around, it's actually updating the pose estimate. Notice that it is pretty small, but it is definitely moving around. So, a couple small things to improve on here. First is that, notice that inside the video, even though this is in front, not on top, it shows it's on top. This is just because by default, the pose estimate for the thing I'm using, April Tags 2 from Ross, interprets this distance from the camera to here, lateral distance, as z-axis. X is to the right of the camera, and y, I believe, is down from the camera. So because of that, things are a little awkward. In terms of how we interpret this, if we look at a case here, right? So camera's fixed at 0, 0. Blue is pointing upwards. X is pointing outwards. So the idea is that if I wanted to test whether X is indeed to the right of the camera, then if I move this, shift it a bit further away from me right now, so relative to the camera towards its right, then we should see on the screen that the object should move a bit forward along the red axis. And that does indeed happen, so that's good. In terms of green, RGB, green is Y. So if we move it down, which supposedly means positive here, we should see it move along the green axis. And it did. So if I move it up, it should move against the green axis. Yep. And blue means that if I move this further back, it should move further up. Yep. And if I move it closer, it should be close to the ground, lower. Yep. So these are tested. I did do a quick test earlier in terms of numbers, and it was pretty damn accurate. On the other side of this is another QR tag. I turned it around for now because it can only detect one of the same ID at a time. But basically the distance from the camera to this was about 2.26 meters, 7 feet 5 inches or so. And it said that was 2.22 meters. So it's pretty damn close. I did calibration on this using the checkerboard earlier. Spent pretty much the whole day on this so far. Got this running, so super happy. Next steps are gonna be to try and visualize this better, see if I can detect more tags, and just see what else, other fun things can be done with it. Thanks.